Let's do this. Okay, this is Unforgettable Night. And Unforgettable Night. Okay. Do this. This ends up being dubstep. It was... Whoa! Okay. That was awkward. It was during a cold winter night in January. This incident occurred, a night we tried to forget, but just can't get it out of our minds. This one's really loud. Don't ask.
Read.
Sorry, that was really sidetracking. It was Saturday, and the three of us, let's say Sanjay, AJ, and
G2.
me, his name is G2, had been all day together enjoying ourselves. 10 p.m. was the time we were at Sanjay's house, passing time by talking, playing video games, and cracking jokes. AJ asked what was the plan for dinner. Sanjay said he knew a place we could that had opened and had great view. Prima Daba. Okay, this seems very Chinese.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Was a place at the outskirts of the city, at least an hour drive for Sanjay's place. We did not argue much and decided we would go ahead. Sanjay picked up the keys for his Honda Accord and we left around 11 p.m. We reached the dhaba and we ate there until midnight, at which point was time to go ahead home. We sat in the car. Sanjay drove with me on the passenger side and AJ alone in the back seat. 10 minutes passed and I realized Sanjay had taken a different route. He said it would save us some time getting back. The road was deserted as it had only swamps around it. It was a no-moon day and the temperature was around 12 degrees. It was a long stretch of road and for some reason I was getting the chills. Around 12:30 we were in the middle of a dead road around swamps and the car was starting to slow down with a few jerks and stops in the middle of nowhere. What happened, Sanjay? I asked. Wait, I'll check. He answered. Sanjay opened and started to check what the problem was. I sat in the car. AJ got up out of the car saying, "I want to pee." Sorry. Sanjay finished off the engine and sat back in the car. Problem solved. Where's AJ? He asked. He's gone to pee, I said. Okay. 1 second. I can't read this because it's too small. That's too big. Okay. There we go. And now it's too small. Oh well. AJ returned back in the car. What took you so long, dude? I asked. He did not respond. Sanjay wiping his hands. When he asked AJ the same question and turned back to look at AJ. Sanjay turned around and froze for 10 seconds. I looked at Sanjay. What happened? What's the matter with you? No response from him. So I also turned back to AJ, who was sitting right back there behind me. What's the problem? AJ just stared at us angrily. Okay. That's weird. With utterly disgust, his nostrils were flaring up. His hair was a mess, and he even spoke. What even spooked me more was when his eyes, brown-colored, scattish eyes, were AJ's black and did not wear lenses. 5 seconds later, AJ's hands in his neck. Okay. I think he was possessed by a black-eyed kid. Just saying. He screamed and shrilled by Themorn's voice, and his eye rolled up. Only the white of it could be seen. God, that scream was horrible. It still gives me the creeps. Sanjay and I got out of the car and opened the back door and tried to stop AJ from choking himself. That's when he pushed me away and I found his hands. With his left hand, and I felt at least 6 feet away. Physically, on a normal day, it would not be possible for AJ to do that to me. Sanjay helped me get up. We were both shocked and scared for a friend. What do we do? Sanjay asked. I went to the car and removed a small idol. What's that? Idol from Lord Gosh Hyundai God. What the frick is this? That was kept next to the steering wheel. I gave Sanjay the idol and a bottle of water. We opened the doors again. AJ was still choking himself. I started to something the Humanican chills up. Scared Hyundai. I don't know what this means. It's like weird. It's like Japan or something. And this time he held his hands firmly and pulled them from his neck. Sanjay at the same time put the Ganjan idol in his pocket and poured water on his face. It worked. AJ started to calm down and fainted eventually. Sanjay and myself were shocked and were trying to figure out what had happened in the last 15 minutes. I signaled to Sanjay that we should leave ASAP. I'm pretty sure he was possessed by a demon or something, because I'm on demon possessions and exorcists. So we went to Sanjay's house and carried AJ to the bedroom. We sat next to him. He woke up around 7 in the morning and looked at us like, what happened? How did I get here? And why you guys awake staring at me? Nothing. You just fell asleep in the car and we brought you here, I replied with a nervous smile. Later we dropped him off home and we told the incident to his father. We kept a watch over him for a few more days to see if anything had changed or not. But he seemed fine. His father thanked us and asked us to forget about it and never discuss it again. We never discussed it with anyone. Cannot forget that night, and we may not ever forget it. A night when we almost lost a friend. That's it. Okay. Holy crap, that was 8 minutes. Oh god. Almost everything I read takes 8 minutes. Yeah. So,